What? Where we at with it? All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. How y'all doing? It's another beautiful day outside. The birds is chirping. Cats is barking. Dogs is catting. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So where I'm at, it is down here in South Florida, and right now it's 85 degrees. And 85 degrees is what my Tesla thing is saying right now. 85 degrees. So it's a little hot. It's a little hot. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little hot. That's what the that's what the Tesla thing, my thermometer is saying. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. I'm not listen, bro. That's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot of work. You trying to make me work hard over here. Uh, no, I just re-put it. I put it back to what it was. Because like a Discord is complicated, man. A Discord is complicated. This is just I don't do all that. Eh, eh, yeah, yeah. It's not that serious. So I am planning on like switching over. Um, but when I switch over, it's going yeah, at that point I'm kind of taking the channel in a different direction at that point. So we may have to talk about it. But eh, eh, eh. As of right now, it ain't that serious. It is not that serious to me. Uh, it's not that serious. Let's see. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Um, yeah, so what Pascal is talking about. So today I had a little moment. So if you guys don't know, I have a Telegram group channel. Telegram has been very easy for me, very simple. Like ever since I opened the group, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything to the group because literally all I had to do was open the group and I was good from there. So yeah, today though, I decided to try to I decided to open up some topics because we started talking about uh we started talking about trading. So as you guys know, obviously I'm an Uber driver, but I'm not just an Uber driver. That's what everybody say. You know, are you my Uber driver? No, I'm just the person here today. So yeah, we was talking about trading today. I decided to open up. So Telegram has this topic feature. It makes Telegram really weird. Honestly, it makes it really weird. So um, I had never tried it. So what Pascal is talking about today is I tried the topic feature and basically kicked out everybody. So my response was, I kicked out everybody so that I could just switch you all over to Discord. But then I thought about Discord and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, just to get it up and running, Discord is very customizable, but as with anything that's customizable, it takes a lot to customize it, if that makes sense. I would say a lot. It's just tedious work. And I've done it before. I used to be a mod for another Discord. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't be trying to do all that. So I don't be trying to do all of that. I mean, when I did it then, it was kind of cool. You know, I was learning stuff. It was awesome. But now it's like I don't want to do all that. But yeah, so Pascal is kind of joking at me. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning. Why is this car on me? Can somebody tell me why this car driving so hard on me? I should brake check them. I should brake check this car because the way they driving on me, like they gonna push me off the road. Brake check them. All right, let me know in the comments if I should brake check this person because they all on me. Like they don't understand. I am known for brake checking people. I don't have a problem. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'll brake check them. But yeah, again, that's not. He's driving on me. Like y'all don't understand how hard this guy is driving on me. Like pretty sure like he's real close to my bumper because when I do the little camera thing, I can see him. He's like this close to my bumper. So this is the guy. This is the guy right here. See? Idiot. Idiot. Pure idiot. Pure idiot. I thought he had a New York. I thought he had like a New York or something tag. Pure idiot. Oh boy, pure idiot. Should I should do it back to him. I should do it back to him. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep my distance. Cause it's like, why? You drive like that, you ain't gonna make me speed up. All you gonna do is make me slow down. If that's the goal, most people are just gonna slow down. That's most people. So, you know, it's not gonna achieve the result that you think it's gonna achieve. But I mean, I get it. You know, a lot of us are just emotional. So, Rising Star, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So when you Autopilot, you can do this right here. As you can see, my speed is locked. I got my destination good. So yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Rising Star. I'm not actually driving. I'm telling y'all all the time. I'm not. Yes, it is a Tesla. Absolutely. You can tell by the roof. Yeah. This is glass. This is glass. Yeah. If nothing else, you can tell by the glass all around me. So yeah, I'm not driving technically. The car is driving for me. Yeah, trust me. I'm going to be safe. You know, uh, or try to be safe. uh, but how's everybody doing? All is well. All is well. I hope all is well. Happy Easter to everybody. Um, I mean, obviously, it's past Easter, so happy belated Easter. I don't know if that works, but we had a good Easter, a good weekend. Um, yeah, yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Show the steering. I did. It's kind of boring. I can't really show the steering because it's not really turning. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like it's the wheel isn't moving. It's just yeah. Don't mind my little thing. The wheel isn't moving, so I can't show the. I mean, if you want to just see the steering wheel, then okay, but you're not going to be able to see the movements because I'm in Florida. We don't really have curves and stuff like that, so you're not really going to see it turn and all of that extra stuff. Why would I go to sleep? I'm talking to y'all. So y'all want to see me go to sleep? Is that what y'all want? Show my mother? Hey, hey. Hey, you got to pay extra for that. Oh, boy, good morning. Good morning. I'm HIV positive. Okay. Uh, if that's what you think, how do you know? Wait, hold on. First of all, I'm not even gonna go down that path. Yeah, well, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna just say pause. You got me. You got me. 'Cause, yeah, I ain't even going down that path. I'm not. I'm a really gangster. No gangster in me. I was just a, I was just a God-fearing Christian man. That's all. That's all I am. Sometimes, sometimes, but I also tell you I'm a tourist wherever I go. So yeah, I like No, just a normal person. Just a normal person. No gangster here. I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's who I am. I don't fight people. Because when you get into a fight, all you do is you just bruise up your hand. I mean, you bruise up your hand. You might get beat up, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine me getting on the live stream with a black eye. Like, what does that do for me? I mean, I just look at it like, somehow, yeah, you gonna win, yeah, you can win the fight. Okay, I won the fight, but I broke the knuckle. Did I win the fight? No, because my hand hurts now. And I know you gotta know how to swing and all of that stuff. But if you don't fight every single day, your knuckles won't be prepared for it. Just because you know how to throw a punch doesn't mean that your knuckles will be ready for it. You gotta constantly, you know what I'm saying? You gotta constantly fight to be good. So no, no, I don't fight people. I don't fight nobody. I am a lover, not a fighter. I don't want no problems. I tell everybody, you can beat me up. So why would I get into a fight with you? That's the funny part. You can beat me up. All of y'all in the comments, if you actually see me, you can beat me up. So there's no reason to fight. For me. No reason for me to fight. Nobody likes to lose, in other words. Go jogging around McDonald's. Why do I have to jog around McDonald's? Why can't I jog around Walmart? Why McDonald's though? What if I like Walmart better? Come on, man. And even not even Walmart. Why can't I jog around Whole Foods? What's wrong with Whole Foods? What's the bias towards McDonald's? Uh, Kanye West just came out and made a song talking about his cousin's hammer. Uh, an electric vehicle Uber not allowed. I get it. You're saying that electric vehicles aren't allowed for Uber. Well, I mean, because Uber had this big program with Hertz, one of the rental car companies. So yeah, it's definitely allowed here. So that's unfortunate. I mean, they still have a partnership with Avis, and one of their biggest selling points with Avis to rent from Avis is that you can rent the Mustang. So yeah, hey, um, I'm sorry to hear that it's not available in India. I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. Renting an electric vehicle isn't for everybody. It's not. It's not. Because there's a lot of issues that most people don't want to deal with. Obviously, oh my gosh, it takes so long to charge, and you know, it's a different way that you drive. Because I don't use the brakes. It's just different. It's a different driving style and then obviously you don't hear the engine. So like my car is quiet. What you guys hear is what I hear. I mean, minus the wind. Think that my headphones don't pick up the wind? What? Yeah. GTA San Andreas gangster. Yeah, GTA. And GTA, I was a hustler in GTA. I was the one using the codes to build up my money. And then you go buy like a mansion and go buy a nice car. And yeah, I mean, GTA for me was a little different. I was just buying everything. I would use the little, left, right, up, whatever, and just try to build. I mean, I know you're talking about the online one, but yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Build up, build up. So uh, Sabrina says she adores my energy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you can't mind the comments. They just trolling me. It happens every stream. So yeah, I mean, people are gonna talk about you to the day that you die. I mean, some of them are serious, some of them are not. Yeah, whatever. Life goes on, and that's the way that I try to stay. I can't let what other people say about me affect me because obviously, I got a life, I got things, I got responsibilities that I have to do regardless. So if their opinion of me affects me, then it changes everything that I do, which is bad. It's really bad. Just because I don't know. We just using this a small example. So if you think that I got a pot belly, Netflix doesn't care. Netflix says, "Hey, pot belly, you better make sure you pay on whatever date." So I can't, whatever. I am in the gym though. Side note, I am in the gym. I am getting back to where I'm feeling my strength come back. Cause y'all don't know, I used to be very strong, but I had a rough last year. Last year was very rough for me. Very rough for me. I was going through a lot. Uh, it took a toll. Really the last 2 years, but last year was really hard. So this year, coming, kind of coming up to this point, I'm starting to come out of that phase. So, and what I understand is that you gotta. So I kind of let myself go in that aspect. You know, so I'm really big on self development. You know, really big on self development because that's what it takes to be able to get out of your situations. Understanding yourself and like, okay, you got to look in the mirror. You got to like the person that you see in the mirror. And when you don't, that's when you get depressed. That's when feel all of those emotions. And it's hard to do the normal stuff that you really got to do. Like I got to go to work, regardless of if I'm an Uber driver or not, or I got a job at Walmart, still got to go to work and pay the bills. But that gets hard when you don't like the person that you're looking at in the mirror. So, this last year has been tough for me. I'm not gonna lie. Very tough. Because it was just like my whole worldview had just was readjusted. Life happens. But either you curl up into a little ball and you just say, forget it and just wait to die, or you just keep pushing on, you know? Keep pushing on. So yeah. But yeah, my bad. Yeah, very sad. Hi, Messiah. 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 I'm gonna go with Messiah. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I'm gonna go with Messiah. Sounds about right. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right. Um, Next XE, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So this is day after Easter. How y'all doing, man? I don't know what y'all do on Easter. How's everybody? Great Easter, or was it okay? So I said Easter, but was it 420 for you, or was it Easter? Did you guys celebrate it? Was it a good time? Did you enjoy yourselves at least? If you celebrated either one, did you at least enjoy yourself? Because life is made to live. Life is made to live, to be living. I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Listen, I don't celebrate either, but listen, if you do, that's awesome. That's awesome. What's up, Jordan? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Maddie. Yeah, 420, huh? I never really realized that's what 420 was. It's kind of funny, like when you think about it. I used to always be like, damn, I missed 420. I missed it. I didn't even see it this year. I just, it didn't consciously click into my mind that it was also Easter Sunday. Um, yep. Yep. But listen, you got to get it in. You got to get it in if you about that life. Hello from Ireland. Hey, wow, that's pretty fun. Hello to you too, all the way from Ireland. Hello from South Florida. What's up, everybody? Yeah, all the way from South Florida. That's a long ways. That's a long ways. I'm not gonna lie to you. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. It's the end of the year. Yes, it is. Well, I mean, nah. It's more so the beginning of the year because we're only in the fourth month. I can't agree with you. We're only in the fourth month. April is the fourth month. I mean, I guess we're technically almost halfway, but yeah, it's hard because like if we say like the end of May, then yeah, I could say the middle of the year, but that's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. It's a tough one. By the end of the year in April, that's wild. That's wild. In April, the year just started. It's like, man, it was New Year's yesterday, and you like, well, I guess that's a little different. But yeah, it's just April. The year ain't over yet. Yeah, it's just April. um, yep, 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 yep. Drive safe. Thank you, thank you. The Tesla should drive safe, not me. No, I'm just kidding. You have a blessed day. All right, thank you, Jordan. Thank you, you too, brother. All right, Maddie. All right, represent, represent. Hello, my name is James. All right, James. Shout out, my man. Crazy on watching you from Ireland too. Florida to Miami. Yeah, right. That's a long way. Black truckers for Trump, the best president ever. Okay, if you feel like that, if you feel like that, you can feel like that. I thought you were Marv One, Poison Pen. I don't know who those people are, so I can't even like. I don't know who those are. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say your name, but okay, I'm glad that you do. Thank you for stopping by. What's up, William? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, I seen shout out from Texas. That's what's up. That's what's up. All the way from Texas. Yeah, I guess Texas is what? How many hours away? Yeah, it's about what? I don't know. I can't think of it. I think it's like 15 hours away from here. Gotta be like 15 hours or something. I think it's like 10, 15 hours. I don't know. I haven't driven to Texas in a while. I am actually planning. I'm actually planning on doing that really soon. Cause it's been a minute. I used to drive all over the place, and especially in these last 2 years, because I've been renting my cars. You can't really drive out of the state. That's the only thing. Well, with the Uber rentals, and I mean that's what I heard. They didn't. I don't have a mileage restriction inside the state, but I definitely can't drive it outside of the state, is what they've told me. But I've asked. I mean, I'm like, how would they know if I take a ride out of the state? Like, but yeah, I haven't taken that chance. I take a lot of chances with these rental car companies, but I haven't taken that as a chance. Um, yeah, I haven't taken that as a chance. Yeah, James says I'm a very friendly Uber driver. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Drive to Ireland, I'll buy you a Guinness. Just need a floating car? Right. I gotta cross the water. I gotta cross a lot of water. I'm gonna need more than a floating car. That's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while. Drive to Ireland? Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Uh, yeah, you say you in Fort Worth, it's all right. Out here, it was better. Now it's growing too many people. Yeah, listen, I done heard about Fort Worth. I mean, I done heard about them. Listen, I say I want to come out there because y'all have a beautiful market. Like I would, if I was working out there, I would probably work between Fort Worth, San Antonio, and Dallas. If I'm being honest, I would probably just work. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how I do now. So now here in South Florida, I mean, I guess y'all cities are wider, but here in South Florida, I don't just work Miami, and I tell everybody that. I'm from Miami. I'm born and raised in Miami, so I know Miami like the back of my hand. Whoa, wait, what was that? Look at that. That's a joke. But yeah, I love Miami. Well, I love Miami outside of the traffic. The traffic sucks. Traffic sucks. But outside of traffic, I love Miami. I don't just work Miami. I work the cities up above it. Hell, I'm coming from Stewart, so that's further up north. So we have three different cities here in South Florida. We have Miami, obviously that everybody knows. The city north of Miami is Fort Lauderdale. If you thinking of it like a map, just imagine the city stacked on top of each other. So the city right up above Miami is Fort Lauderdale. The city right up above Fort Lauderdale is Palm Beach. I work all three, and now I'm going even further north. So like I said, I'm just coming from Stewart, which is further up north. So it's up past Palm Beach. So yeah, I don't. I would probably work all three cities if I'm being honest. And like whichever one has the money that day, that's the place that I will be. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know how far apart they are. So like to go from Miami to Palm Beach is like almost like 80 miles. So I mean, it's pretty far. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty far. Right? It's pretty far. But I prefer to do it that way because wherever the money's at is where I try to go. So if the money's in Miami, guess where I'm at? In Miami. The money's in Fort Lauderdale, guess where I'm at? I'm in Fort Lauderdale. And the money, you kind of get the point. That's what I try to do. But the reason why I was saying Texas is because Texas has, from what I've heard, Fort Worth is decent. It's not a bad place to work. And obviously Dallas isn't a bad place to work either. I mean, I guess you could say Austin is maybe better. I don't know, But you got Fort Worth, you got Dallas, you got Austin, and then you got what am I missing? And then you got San Antonio. My bad. My mouth just came apart. So give me 1 second. Uh it's because I'm over here. It's a lot of bumps over here. A lot of bumps. So unfortunately, they're doing construction over here. So when they're doing construction, I can't. Yeah, that's what happens when they're doing construction. My thing, my little mount always falls. Mount. So y'all just give me a second. I'm still here. I'm still here. I mean, you can see me, but that's why I'm holding the phone. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see if that works. All right, then we back. Be back without me holding the phone. Yeah. Unfortunately, because they're doing all of this construction over here, and yeah, the roads get smaller and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'm good. Listen, I'm good. There is no point of this live stream where I'm in danger in my life. No point at all. There is no way. So one of the biggest things that you learn how to do, unfortunately, as a driver, is you learn how to multitask. So that's all. So I mean, I could show you guys, but there's no cars around me. So it's just one of those things. You gotta, I pick and choose my spots. I pick and choose my spots. As you can see, you can tell by my eyes. Like when I stop looking at you guys, it's because I'm paying attention to the road. But that's because there's cars around me. I'm not gonna endanger myself. And then it's still on auto drive. Well, not no more because I just changed lanes. But you get the point. You get the point. Yeah, trust me. I know how to do multitasking things. So yeah, let me see. Let me see. Am I saying I don't have a pervy uncle in the family? Not that I know of. Yeah, I don't know. No, not my family. My uncle is a lot of things, but I don't have a pervy uncle. But then again, my family is more guys than girls, if that makes sense. At least my immediate family is more guys than girls. So I mean, I can't be that, I can't. I mean, different strokes for different folks, in other words. Different strokes for different folks. That's how I say it. Everybody has their own problem. I can say that those are not my problems, my family's problems. But we have our own problems. Trust me, we got our own problems. Got our own issues. It's just not those, if that makes sense. Still got issues. Still got things that goes on in our family. Um, President Trump and Elon working hard for we the people. Okay, if you feel like that, I'm happy that you feel like that. Y'all have one. Like I said, if that's how you feel. Not my family. Well, not my immediate family is what I'm saying. Trump's on the road again. Trump is very happy. Okay. Like I said, I'm not disputing what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I'm saying okay. If you feel like that, then that's what you feel like. I can't, I'm not talking, I'm not giving an opinion either way. What's Miami like outside of the party life? That's all I know about Miami. That and the Miami Heat. You don't know about the Miami Dolphins, man? The Miami Dolphins, only the best team in the NFL. I can't even say that with a straight face. I mean, we got Miami is nice. It's I mean, yeah, we got palm trees and stuff, but it's just a city. It's just like any other big city. We have nightlife, which is what you talked about. We have buildings. I don't know. And we have an ocean. That's about it. Mm. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can tell you. It's nothing special. Obviously, I'm from Miami, so my perception is a little different. There's a lot of activities to do in Miami. So, yeah, you got the nightlife, we got malls, we got a bunch of malls. We have a lot of places to eat, as you can tell. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell, that's why I got the good because we have a lot of places to eat. But Miami is and it's a lot of fashion. A lot of fashion goes on. I didn't inherit that gene. You can tell by my videos. I'm just a plain Jane. Yeah, we got museums there. We got a ton of museums, like the Frost Science Museum. Um, yeah, I mean, what's Miami like? It's just a city. It's, I mean, it's a lot of stuff to do. It's expensive. It's expensive for locals, but people from out of town they come and it's I guess it's cheaper than where they're from. Like we have a lot of New Yorkers that have come down, and I guess Miami is much cheaper than New York, or it used to be much cheaper than New York. So a lot of them have come down. We got Californians here. We got Canadians that have come down. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that answers your question. I mean, but we do have a lot of sports teams. So we have the Miami Dolphins, which yeah, okay. I'm a Dolphins fan. I gotta, you know, one day we'll be good again. One day. I'm still waiting. Obviously, I'm a Heat fan. I am definitely a Heat fan. Um, yeah, I'm a Heat fan through and through. Definitely a Heat fan. So we have the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Heat. We have a team down here called the University of Miami. When you talk about college football, the University of Miami is really huge. I guess football, basketball, but more so football. And then we have the Marlins. The Marlins, they're called the Florida Marlins, but you know, they're located in Miami. So you have a lot of events, a lot of activities that you can do in Miami. Um, yeah, we have a lot of concerts, that type of stuff. So yeah, what is Miami like outside of the nightlife? Just a normal city, just with a lot of activities that you can do. Hope that answers the question. I took a while on that because it's just hard. Am I picking up any passengers? No, but I actually have a delivery in the back. I mean, you can't see it because it's in the trunk. So I do have a delivery. I'm dropping off a delivery. Um, yeah. Semi trucks in the I-15 heading to Utah. Okay. Shout out to the semi trucks. Listen, I respect truck drivers because truck drivers we need truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? Down here we I mean, I don't know, I can't say we. Down here I understand the value of truck drivers more than ever because for us, we have a lot of hurricanes. So, hurricanes are not scary in the sense of I mean, people die. I don't want to tell you like that. I'm local, so I'm born and raised with hurricanes. Every year we have about 15, 20 hurricanes. Now, most of the hurricanes don't do much. One thing they do is that, it kind of floods and it gets really, it's a windy, it's like a big thunderstorm. So for us, for me as a local, I'm not scared about a hurricane. Unless it says category 4, category 5, really category 5. And I'm still not necessarily scared, but I'm like, okay, my antenna is on the raise. What I am, what I don't like about hurricanes is not the actual hurricane, hate the after effects of the hurricane. Now the hurricane will come, it'll rain, it'll flood, whatever. The problem is that hurricanes knock down the power. So we lose power. And that is the worst thing ever, 'cause you'll go months. I mean, well, I'm gonna say months. I'm not gonna say it like that. You'll go weeks without power, depending on the area that you're in. Going a couple days with power is tough. I'll tell y'all. It hasn't happened a lot recently, but it's crazy when you don't have power. Can you imagine not being able to go on Netflix and watch TV? Yeah. When you go in the bathroom and naturally you switch up the light and it don't come on, it's like, damn, did I pay the bill today? I could have sworn I paid the light bill. Yeah, it's just different. It's just different. But, the point of why I was saying that is because the other bad part about that is because when there's a hurricane coming, all of the trucks that are coming down here, mostly for gas, for supplies, for groceries, they stop because obviously a truck isn't going to be able to survive a crazy thunderstorm. So they stop, they reroute, they don't come down here. So for those weeks or whatever, after the hurricane, it takes them a while to regroup and get their supplies and all of that stuff. So you'll go to a store like Walmart and see all of and the shelves empty because they just don't have the supplies. That's what I hate about a hurricane. Again, I don't want to be facetious. People do die in hurricanes, but it's just that's not the most likely. You're not going to die from a hurricane. Most likely, again, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You know what I'm saying? I can't because I tell everybody this, and I know this is completely off topic, but I tell everybody, look, one of the natural disasters, one of the natural disasters, hurricane is something that you can prepare for. I mean, an earthquake is the ground breaking under you. You can't really prepare for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the ground. Flood, you can't really. I mean, what you gonna do? You can't really prepare for a flood. Snow is coming it's coming up from above you, and it can just keep snowing. And you can't really do much to that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's weight, that's ice, that's water. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hard to prepare for snow. I mean, in the sense of like fortifying yourself or whatever, you can reinforce your house, but that's snow. Like that's actual water that's just sitting on, obviously it's frozen, but it's just sitting on top of your house. But wind you can prepare for, in other words. That's why we have wind farms. I guess we have dams and stuff like that, so you can control water. But like if you can kind of withstand hurricane force winds. So down here, everything is concrete for that reason. In South Florida, everything is like kind of prepared for a hurricane. Again, when you talk about a category, there is no preparing for a category 5. The last category 5 that hurricane that we had down here, I mean, we did have that just hit Fort Myers last year. Yeah, it was like a category 3 by the time, but whatever. Um, the real last one that actually hit Miami or South Florida is Hurricane Andrew. That was the worst one. Wilma hit, but it wasn't like, yeah, whatever. Wilma hit, but it just didn't do. Hurricane Andrew devastated our market. The real hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not saying like the other hurricanes weren't real. I'm just saying like when you talk about damage, Hurricane Andrew wiped the area, and it was a Category 5. That was real. You know what I'm saying? There was no preparing for that. Now, outside of but that was like 30 years ago. You get what I'm saying? We have about 20 hurricanes every summer. Miami is still beautiful. Everything is still around. There's still big trees. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. So people get scared about hurricanes. They get scared because they don't understand their area. Of course, the news is gonna pick the worst area. Oh my gosh, that hurricane hit this specific area and it ripped up all of the trees. Oh my god! But that area was already on its last legs. The trees were already falling over. So now the hurricane hit and it ripped the tree out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot more context to it, in other words. My bad, I didn't mean to get into the story, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's just different. I hate when the adhesive doesn't stick and it just randomly falls off. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So this is my mount. I don't. This is my mount, and it was just hanging. Um, so it was hanging up on the window, and it just started falling. It was like, okay, thanks. You don't want to stick up there no more. Thanks, thanks for doing nothing. But I do. I did download this. I bought another mount from TikTok. So got the little mount that everybody is talking about, the little vacuum mount. So that seems to work better. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it does work. It's not as flexible. So I got to get one that's flexible. But yeah, that's the only, I guess, disadvantage to that. But yeah, it's working now. I mean, I'm still going over bumps and stuff. Still going over bumps, and it's not like falling or anything like that. So I guess it works. I guess it works. No, I normally don't really use it though. Do I drive over potholes? No. So what I'm saying is, in our area, we have a lot of construction going on. What they're trying to do is expand the area. So our highways are like 4 lanes, I want to say. So they're trying to expand them to 5 lanes, just because we have a lot of people here. If you look at the statistics, at least in the last year or two since the pandemic, South Florida, more so Miami, has exploded. I think Miami is one of the fastest growing cities in the world right now. I mean, well, obviously in the United States. I think Miami is either the fastest growing or the top three growing cities. So we just have a lot of people. So what they do is expand the highway. And so, that it just means that they're pushing more into the shoulder and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of construction going on our roads because they're trying to expand them. Now, when they do the construction, the roads will be messed up. Like and when I say messed up, they'll be very bumpy because they're trying to they're trying to expand. So, they kind of mess up the road before they fix it, if that makes sense. Maybe I don't know. It just feels like they have to mess it up before they can fix it. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I leave politics out. Absolutely. The next stop beside the ocean is Ireland. Go Panthers. Uh oh. Uh oh. But see, that's not a South Florida team. The Panthers are not. Yeah, Panthers are Florida Panthers. They're not Miami Panthers. Pascal. He asks, what else is there to do in Miami? He didn't say up in whatever. He didn't say what else is there to do in South Florida. He said what else is there to do in Miami, sir. Miami. But yes, we do have the Florida Panthers that don't claim us. The reason why I wasn't including them is that because they're far. They're like 30 minutes away from Miami. 20, 30 minutes, depending on who's driving. 20, 30 minutes. You can really get there in about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna say, yeah. I'm just gonna say that they're far. They're far. Funny enough, I'm actually close by. So yeah, they're far. Yeah, it just depends on who's driving. So yeah, he said green, nice green screen. Oh, you like the green screen, huh? See, life of a content creator. I look like a talking Teddy Ruxpin. Who's that? I mean, I want to laugh with you, but I don't actually know who Teddy Ruxpin is. So you got to tell me who Teddy Ruxpin is, more hustle. I'm sure you can float. Oh, you're saying because I'm big? Okay, yeah. Oh well, hey, what's wrong with floating? As a kid, I used to love doing that. When you get in the water, it's so easy. Listen, I used to love to float in the water. I'm not gonna lie. should be amazing. You don't gotta swim. You just get in the water and just kind of lay back. Don't worry about that noise if you heard it. Yeah, you just kind of lay back. Um, so Johnny West says my girlfriend broke up with me 3 days ago, so I took her a wheelchair. Guess who's come came? Hey, this guy's funny. Hey, well, that's awesome. I mean, I guess I'm happy that she came crawling back to you. That's awesome. Very tired. My neighbor was playing music all through the early hours. Lionel Richie. I wouldn't have minded, but it was all night long. Uh, well, listen, um, James, I'm gonna tell you, if he was playing Lionel Richie, you probably don't want to know what he was doing. You probably didn't want to hear the actual noise that was going on in his house. So I know it's unfortunate. I'm gonna agree with you. It's very unfortunate that he was playing his music so inconsiderately. But I mean, I would assume that you wanted to hear Lionel Richie than whatever he had going on in his house. That's just my assumption. Again, I don't know, but you don't just play Lionel Richie like whatever. Just a piece of advice. I know. I would say maybe, maybe just maybe talk to him. Hey, listen, I don't know. You gotta have that discussion with your neighbor. I'm not gonna have that discussion. Because listen, like I said, if he play a lot of time, I'm just okay. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta be that guy to say that you just don't. Yeah, yeah. But just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. My bad. I am checking my area because I need to charge. I was looking at the chargers. My bad, guys. I was looking at the chargers. Forgive me. I'm over here looking at the chargers because yeah, I need to charge. Definitely need to charge. All right, cool. Bro, let me buy. Let me buy. All right, so yeah, let me see. So I am close to my address. So let me see. Let me see. I gotta figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to charge though. Definitely gonna have to charge. Oh man, my bad, y'all. Okay, yeah, God, show me afternoon time. Your holidays become dark as regular routine ones. Um, yeah, I don't wait. Let me actually read it. Yeah, I don't know what you said. Routine, sins, etc. Not seeing, not seeing God. I don't know what you. God showed you a vision. I will, I will come about in my profile. Seek him while you're alive. Let us inherit kingdom paradise. Um, okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I was trying to read your message. I don't know. But yeah, you stop you. I love God. I don't know. Yeah, so about God. I'm not stopping it. I'm definitely not gonna stop you about God. Yeah. I mean, you probably got it a little bit better. Obviously, I can tell that English isn't your first language, but yeah, just write it better. Oh, okay, I got you. Is Carmelo Anthony guilty or innocent? Not for me to decide. Not for me to decide. Look at that. I am here. I am here. I am here. Ah, ah. Um, so since I am here, let me see. Do I? Hmm. So this is Snyder. Oh, all right, guys. Oh, James says it's good to see a man who smiles all day doing his work. That's what's up. I appreciate it. That was a long drive. Yeah, as you can see, you can talk like this to God, but one day God will reply. I get reply instead after 4 years of worship. God gave me the power to continue to hear his voice. Where am I going? So yeah, uh you can talk like this to God, but one day God will reply. Not one day. I mean, I don't know if I want me to get into that, but yeah, God will respond to you almost immediately. If you read the Bible, you can hear his voice almost immediately. So almost immediately. Um, excuse me, sir. I have a curry delivery from Ferguson. You know what? Y'all know what? I just realized I was muted. Oh man, I'm just talking to myself. See, this is just one of those days, huh? Definitely one of those days. I just realized that I was talking to myself. How you talk to yourself for about 20 minutes? Y'all forgive me. Yeah, forgive me, please. Yeah, I'm just over here talking to myself. Okay, so yeah. So God gave me the power to continue to hear his voice. Yeah, you can talk to yeah, so I think I answered that before I left. So forgive me guys. When I went to go deliver the order, it kicked everybody off of the stream. kicked me off of the stream too. And I had to just basically restart it. So forgive me, forgive me. But that's been happening to me today. It happened to me with my Telegram group, kicked everybody out. Now it's happening to me with the stream. I'm wondering what's next. I'm wondering what's next. So, you know, whatever. Um but y'all forgive me. I was also just talking to myself. Y'all see me talking to myself? Because it muted the stream. So like, well, I muted the stream just trying to like, switch the screen and yeah, whatever. So yeah, let me make sure I answer the questions. Yeah, that was a long drive. Yeah, it was about an hour and a half. I was up in Stewart and I came down south. Um, so yeah, you can talk to God like this. You can talk like this to God, but one day God will reply. I get reply. That after 14 years, God give God gave me the power to continue to hear His voice. Yeah. So you can talk to God any. All you got to do is read the Bible. And you can talk. I mean, you can talk to God regardless, but you can hear God if you read the Bible. That's the easiest way to hear God, because God is the Bible is the living Word. Um, where am I going? Yeah, so I just came down south. So I was up in Stewart. I came down south. Voice not clear. Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. Current gone. You are in God's presence. Remember every day, every time, wherever you are. Yeah, in the Bible, um, Lord talked to David like that. We can hear His voice. It's real. Go to church. What I mentioned. Um, Yeah, Bible, Lord talk to David like that. We can hear, yeah, it's real. Go to church, what I mentioned. Okay, yeah. So you just you after 14 years, milestone, only God gave me this power. So that's unfortunate. It's not about how long you've been, I don't know if you guys want me to get into this, but I'll just keep it quick. My bad, my phone dropped. I keep it quick. I'll keep it very quick. Yeah. So if you read the Bible, you'll hear God's voice. If you're looking to hear God's voice, all you have to do is read the Bible. It's no super long, drawn out process or anything like that, because the Bible is God's living word. Now I don't know if you believe that or not, but I say try it. The Bible says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good." So try it. Try it. Try him out. Again, I'm not God. He's God. So, but yeah, you say it took you 14 years to do that. Again, that's unfortunate, but I mean, that's just your path. That's just your journey. Your journey took you 14 years to understand how to hear God's voice, or how to, I guess, choose what is God's voice and what's not. That's called discernment. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It takes everybody different times. But the simplest and easiest way to hear God's voice is through the Bible. Uh, God does speak to us audibly through His Word. So yeah, um, and yeah, you said go to church. Yeah, since Easter was yesterday, yeah, you should go to church. You should absolutely go to church. Yeah, I think I got everything. And are you in the presence of God? I don't know if I really. If you have the Holy Spirit, and you always have God's presence. So yeah. Again, I don't know where you're coming from, but yeah, if you have the Holy Spirit, then you always have God's presence. It's not that you have to go to church. You should still go to church, but yeah, you always have God's presence wherever you go, because the Holy Spirit is God. Again, like I said, I don't know what you believe. I'm not to preach to you. Um, it's just, I mean, you're asking the question, so I mean, or you're stating it. So yeah. Um, but I think I answered everything. Voice not clear. Yep. Um. Okay. Yes, I am back. I am back. You ever dream that you got caught? That you got caught a good ride? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's been a couple times where I just like, oh shoot, I got well, okay, when I say absolutely, I gotta paraphrase this with I don't remember a lot of my dreams. So I can't say like it's been recently, but you know what I'm saying? It's been recently, fairly. What's up, Yeezy? Yeezy 350. What's up? What's up? I'm saying they getting real spiritual. I know, right? Hey, listen, if y'all want to go there, I be trying to save y'all. Y'all best. Can we get to the rides, please? Listen. Listen. I got my tablet out. I got my tablet out. Oh, let me get my tablet. Listen, if y'all getting spiritual, I got you. Yesterday was Easter, so I'm fine with going there. But I try to keep my channel neutral because like I said, I don't know. But I got my. Let's see. Really? Don't mind me. I'm just reading the text message. Y'all are funny. um, I gotta go. Hope to see you again soon. You're a good man and take care. All right, James. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. If you subscribe, you'll see me when I go live. Well, or you may not see me, but you'll see the video. So I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, if I get a ride, why everybody so demanding today? Why everybody so demanding? My chat was like, yo, you just kicked me out of the group. You just kicked me out of the group. I was like, listen, bro, my bad. Ain't no my bad. Yeah, everybody been kind of being mean to me. All right, James. See you later. Y'all don't mind me. I'm kind of joking. But yeah, my chat was very demanding today. What did you do? What's going on? Because this morning, okay. So what happened was this morning we was talking about trading. So if you guys don't know, I trade. I am a trader. I trade the futures market. So I don't trade stocks. I trade futures, which are just indices. So the Nasdaq 100. That's what I trade. So I'm a day trader. So as a day trader, I want to trade the market whichever way it's going. I like to trade with it. You can make money on the market. So we was talking about that today, and we was talking about futures, whatever, yada yada yada. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just open up the topic so that way we can just talk about futures, and then the people that don't want to hear about trading can kind of like be on their side, and then the people that want to talk about trading can be on our side, and it just kind of like that. And yeah, listen, I nuked the whole group. I nuked the whole group. I didn't know that it would do that because the last time that I did the topics. I didn't have that many people in the group. Like when I first started the group, I had like different topics open in Telegram, so it wasn't that many people there. So it was just like, okay, yeah. And then I was like, I don't need the topics because I don't really have that many people. So now, fast forward all of this time later, when I did it, yeah, it nuked the whole group. It nuked the group, which is funny, like ha 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 ha. But yeah, some of my group members, Julio, James, not James, not the one that just but yeah, some of them guys, man, they Ricardo, yeah, some of them guys, man, they were just like, oh, what did you do to the group, man? What did you do to the group? I'm like, bro, I don't know. Listen, you gonna just kick me out, man? You just gonna kick me out? Yeah, so I was like, man, listen, dog, I don't know what happened, but y'all know, a lot of the group members know where I be at. So I was like, dang, I can't go to my spots no more.
because they gonna pull up on me. They gonna pull up on me like, hey man, you tried to kick me out of the group, huh? You thought you was slick. You thought you was slick. Yeah, man. Listen. So this is the second time. This is the second time. But y'all know, I am just kidding. I am just kidding. See, this is what I mean. I'm trying to create a community that we can laugh and joke. You know, community that we can laugh and joke with. That's why I tell people to hit the link in the description. Now, going forward, maybe like if I do all of the stuff that Pascal wants me to do, at that point, it ain't about community. It's about making money because that's gonna take time. Listen, I ain't trying to take all of that time. I don't want to take all of that time. That's a lot of effort. Because doing a Discord, to make it like actually feasible and all of that stuff takes time. That's all. My time is important. Man, let's see. So yeah, I got my app on. I got my app on right now. We trying to make some money today. Definitely trying to make some money. Uh-oh. Oh, they done got me. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, so I gotta talk to my rental car company. Fun times, fun times. But yeah. So tell them boys they gotta pull their weight up. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. You already know. You already know. But this was a precursor because I had been saying that I was gonna do it for a while. I just haven't done it just off the strength of me just not doing it. But yeah, I've been telling people I was gonna do it. I know that's like a run-on sentence, but I've been saying I was gonna do it for a while. In other words, um, interesting. It's just interesting. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here because I ain't getting no rides. And I know normally when I'm on live stream, I don't know what it is about being on live stream with y'all. Maybe Uber watches my streams. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I usually don't get any rides, so I'm gonna get off the stream here. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, why not? Yeah, man. Listen, I'm just a regular old Uber driver, trying to make it out, trying to make a couple dollars. That's all I am. So, if you want to be entertained, hopefully you're subscribed. If you want to get, I don't know. People say that I motivate them. I don't know. I just be going through the struggle. That's all I really be doing. But if that motivates you, then you should subscribe. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm gonna get out of here. There is a video dropping tonight, so if you just happen to stop by my channel again, you'll see a video tonight. I forget what the topic is on. I already got it scheduled, so I don't actually know what the topic. Well, actually, let me. Okay, I give you the topic. Hold on. Let me give you the topic for tonight. Cause I know one of y'all gonna be like, "Yo, you didn't want to tell me? You didn't want to tell me?" So tonight's video is on mindset. Yay! The mindset to make $1,000. Yay! A week, $1,000 a week. Yeah. So that's what tonight's video is on the how to make $1,000 a week. And I'm talking about mindset, man. I'm talking about the strategy. I'm talking about what it takes to think that you're gonna make $1,000 a week. I don't know, whatever. But that's tonight. That's tonight's video. If you're trying to learn how to make money as an Uber driver, that tonight. But yeah, you gotta subscribe to the channel because you know if you don't subscribe, you don't get the notifications. I'm joking. You don't have to subscribe, but listen, I just want y'all to know I love you guys. Appreciate you. If you need anything, do leave it in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you. I'll try. Try. I am doing better with the comments, but you know, listen. Other than that, you can always reach me through the Telegram group. But if you join the Telegram group, do talk. Do talk because if not, they'll just remove you. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you up front. Told you. Told you now. But yeah, other than that, man, like I said, I love you. I appreciate you. Deuces.